listening. You are tuning into Infinite Rocket Power. My name's Alicia, and this podcast is speaking on aspects and viewpoints of my life and different perspectives of life. Today's topic is always expect unexpected blessings. The universe will always come through. The reason why I chose this topic is because you have optimistic people and you have pessimistic people in life. I consider myself more of an optimistic person. I do have, everybody I think has those moments of pessimism. However, I also feel like, you can either be more on one side or more on the other. With that being said, like I said, I always expect unexpected blessings because when you expect that and cultivate that in your mind, those things do tend to happen. Like when you pre-prepare your mind saying, oh, I'm blessed, I'm covered, the universe got my back, those things tend to happen. Those things appear. Alright. A couple weeks ago, me and my friend, we went out or whatnot. And I just recently, and I'll do a vlog about this, but I recently had double jaw realignment surgery with a genioplasty. So, in the midst of my recovery or whatnot, even though I'm 3 months post-op now, so I've been like 2 months post-op at that moment in time. We decided to go out and just, hit the city, hit the town. Cool. I picked my friend up and we're headed to where we're going, our destination. So in the midst of us going to where we're going to, there's a Christmas tree in the middle of the road. And by the time I realized that there's a Christmas tree in the middle of the road, it's like a whole tree. It's too late. I've already hit the tree. So I'm like, okay. So I veer off to the side or whatever, and we look or whatnot to like figure out like the extent of the damage or extent of what is going on, because it's like 10 o'clock at night. So we decided we couldn't pull a tree out from under the car, so we decided, we was like, well, look, let's go to a gas station because that'll be a lot safer. So keep in mind, we were kind of going to a club, but yeah, I think we were going to a club. So we don't have like skimpy dresses on or anything, but we do have club attire on. So we was looking cute, and we're both at the gas. Like I pulled up at the gas station, and like we're both underneath the car, like trying to pull this tree out, and we're literally like one branch at a time because it's a Christmas tree, and then it's hard to pull branches off a Christmas tree, like a real Christmas tree or whatever. So as we're struggling trying to get this tree from underneath the car or whatever, I'm talking about I done hit my head on the rearview mirror, on the side mirror, because I just was getting flustered. I really was getting flustered. I really was. It's funny thinking back on how frustrated I was getting. So, and my friend, she was down there like helping. She was putting in just as much energy and effort as I was. So in the midst of me like pulling one branch at a time, all of a sudden I hear I'm like, what is? I know this girl do not have a saw in her purse. I just know she does not have a saw in her purse. I'm like, what is this noise? Oh my God, what is this noise I'm hearing? So I look up, and some random ass man at 10:30 at night has a saw, a portable saw in his car, and he then jumped out the car and literally didn't say anything and just started sawing his tree down. Just start sawing his tree down. So I'm like, what? I mean, I'm appreciative I'm shocked, and I'm thankful all in the same time. And I'm just like, friend, on God, I thought that was you with this song. Like, nowhere in my mind did I feel like the possibilities of someone coming out with a saw to get us out of the situation would happen. But this man spent his time like jumping out the car and with the saw and sawing the tree down to help us, and I couldn't do nothing but just like, we both was just looking at each other and we just like, man, the universe got us, man. Like, it was a weird feeling, but it was like, I knew my angels, I knew y'all was gonna come through. Like, I knew it. I just knew. I didn't know how. I couldn't picture it like this, but I just knew. Okay, cool. So with that being said, with that story or whatnot, I say that to say that regardless of what situation you're in, what's going on, as long as you know in the back of your mind, I'm going to get through this, I'm going to get out of this, one way, shape, form, or fashion, it's going to happen. When you have it in your heart to know that, hey, even if my phone's dead, I'm going to figure out how to make a phone call, or just anything simple. It could be the most minute thing. But when you just know in your heart that you covered, you good, you straight, even if it might not seem like it, you will be. It's all a mental thing. It's all a frequency thing. It's all a vibrational thing. So I say that to say, if you're waking up, if you're breathing, if you're listening, if you had a bad day, know that tomorrow's going to be better. Know that any situation you got going on, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that's easier said than done. But I was freaking out in the midst of this situation because I'm just not good with things happening, and I'm definitely not good with things happening at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, random moments in time type stuff. And I'm like, what's the reasonable way of this happening? And there is no logical way of things happening sometimes, and that's the magic of the universe. So it ain't for you to understand. It's just for you to get through this game called life and know that that's your little cheat code card to make it through. So I wrap this up by saying, I always expect unexpected blessings, because you never know what type of possibilities or what's behind that door on the other side. Y'all have a blessed day.